Check, check one, check, check.
Hello everyone! Today we are going to talk about something truly special. It is something that lives deep in the heart of America. We often hear about it, we call it the American dream. What does this big idea really mean for each one of us? Is it about owning a beautiful big house with a white picket fence? Or is it about landing that perfect high-paying job that you love? Perhaps it is something even deeper, something more personal. We are going to explore all of this together today. This incredible idea, this promise of a better life started a long time ago. Imagine people setting sail across vast oceans. They were leaving everything they knew behind, their homes, their families, their familiar streets. They were coming to a new land, a place called America. They were searching for something new, something more. They believed that in this new place they could build a different kind of future for themselves and for their children. A future where their hard work would mean something. A future with more freedom and more opportunities than they ever had before. And that is a message we all need to hear. This powerful dream we're talking about has such deep, strong roots. It is not something that just appeared out of thin air. It is woven into the very fabric of America, right from its earliest days. It is found in the foundational beliefs and the guiding principles of this nation. When you think about what America stands for, this dream is right there at the center. It's like the heartbeat of the country, pulsing with promise and aspiration. Think for a moment about those powerful words in the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Wow! Those are not just words on a piece of paper, are they? They are a profound promise. A promise of equality, a promise of freedom, and a promise of the chance to chase your own happiness, whatever that may look like for you. This definition really captures the hope and the aspiration that continues to inspire so many of us. So many wonderful people have made the journey to America. They come from every part of this beautiful world of ours. From Europe, Asia, Africa, Latin America, from islands and continents near and far. For centuries they have packed their bags, said goodbye to loved ones, and set out for this land of promise. They bring with them their cultures, their traditions, their languages, and their incredible resilience. They are doctors, farmers, artists, teachers, builders, people from all walks of life. Each one is hoping to find something here, something that perhaps they could not find in their homeland. This continuous flow of new people, new energy, and new ideas is what makes America so vibrant and dynamic. Each person who comes here carries a unique and precious story. A story filled with incredible hope, a story often marked by immense courage. Imagine leaving everything familiar behind. Imagine stepping into a world where you might not know the language or understand all the customs. Their resilience and their contributions are a testament to the enduring power of hope and the human spirit. Section 4. Growing Bigger. The Dream After the War. After the terrible times of World War II, something really began to shift in America. It felt like the dream itself was expanding, growing bigger and more attainable for many more people. The country had come through a very difficult period and there was a sense of optimism in the air. People were ready to build, to create, and to look towards a brighter future. Industries were booming, and there was a feeling that anything was possible. This era saw a significant change in how many Americans lived and what they believed they could achieve. During this period, many more families found they could get good, steady jobs. These jobs often paid well enough for them to afford things they had only dreamed of before. They could buy their own homes, often in new suburban neighborhoods that were springing up across the country. They could purchase cars, making travel and new experiences more accessible. More and more people began to see themselves as part of the American middle class. This widespread prosperity was a powerful affirmation of the dream. Section 5. Speaking up for fairness, the dream for everyone. But we have to ask ourselves a very important question. Was this growing American dream truly available to everyone? The honest answer, and sometimes this is a hard truth to face, is no, not always. While many were experiencing new levels of prosperity and opportunity, there were still so many others who were being left out. They were denied the same chances, the same respect, and the same access to the dream. This was a painful reality that existed alongside the stories of success. It reminds us that a dream for some is not truly a dream for all until everyone is included. Many wonderful, hardworking people were systematically excluded and faced terrible, unfair treatment. This was often because of the color of their skin. African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanic Americans, Asian Americans, and other minority groups faced deep-seated discrimination. They were denied good jobs, quality education, and decent housing. They were subjected to segregation and violence. Their voices were often silenced, and their contributions were overlooked. This inequality was a stark contradiction to the promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all. Section 6. The dream today, what does it mean now and how far does it reach? So, after all this history, all these changes, what does the American dream look like today, in 2025? Well, it's a fascinating question because it looks a little different for everyone. The world has changed so much, and so have our ideas about what success and happiness truly mean. For some people, the traditional symbols still hold strong. They might dream of financial security, owning a home, and providing a comfortable life for their families. These are still very important aspirations for many. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with wanting those things, with working hard to achieve that kind of stability and comfort for yourself and your loved ones. However, for many others, the definition of the American dream has evolved. It has become much more personal and diverse. For some, it might be about starting their own business, pursuing a creative passion, or finding work that has a deep sense of purpose. It might be less about accumulating material wealth and more about achieving a good work-life balance, having strong relationships, and contributing to their community. For others, it could mean getting a great education, traveling the world, or simply living a life filled with joy and personal growth. The beauty of the dream today is that it can be tailored to our individual hopes and values. It's more about defining success on your own terms. Section 7. Still shining bright hope, progress, and our dream. Now we know the American dream is not perfect. We have talked about this. It has its flaws, its imperfections, and its history of exclusion. There are still very real challenges that people face today. Economic inequality is a big one. Access to quality education and healthcare is not the same for everyone. Discrimination, sadly, still exists. It is so important that we acknowledge these truths. We must be honest about the gaps between the ideal of the dream and the reality for many. Pretending everything is perfect doesn't help anyone. Facing these challenges head-on is how we make things better, how we continue to strive. But even with its imperfections, the American dream is still such a powerful and compelling idea.